Do you ever have a moment in a game that you see and can't help but think to yourself, oh my gosh, that is so cool? Whether it's a beautiful vista, an excellent piece of music, something you witness in a cutscene, or directly perform through your own actions as a player, I think every game should have at least one of those moments. The Doomslayer launching himself out of a cannon, V1 and V2 sliding down the side of a pyramid, every single boss fight in Metal Gear Rising, just to name a few of my personal favorites. Well, how about a game where every single moment of gameplay is laced with that raw, yet purely distilled essence of awesome? That's Raw Metal, and here is why I am utterly obsessed with it. Raw Metal's Steam page describes it as a sci-fi stealth action dungeon crawler with a focus on smooth, stylish gameplay. You take control of a scavenger who's trying to infiltrate Catabase 6, a mining facility owned by the Orpheus Tech Corporation. Inside, you sneak, fight, and loot your way deeper and deeper into the facility, each time facing threats that gradually increase in danger as each run progresses. The main gameplay loop involves sneaking through pre-made levels in a top-down stealth mode that transitions into a third-person brawler for combat. Outside of combat, you collect equipment and useful gadgets to help you sneak around the base, or tip the odds in your favor when things go sideways. Even kleptomaniacs must act with care, though, for Raw Metal features an encumbrance system. Gear and gadgets you collect will weigh you down, and the further you go over the weight threshold, the slower your movements and attacks become. It creates an interesting gameplay dynamic. Do you extract with what you found and secure it for later use, or risk it all, bringing it deeper and deeper into the facility to increase your power and make your future runs easier? In addition to being a stealth action game, Raw Metal is also an extraction game. The gear system serves as Raw Metal's form of meta progression. Gear you find within the base can be kept, so long as you can bring it back to the lift and extract. Afterward, you can bring it with you on future excursions into the base. There's a variety of bonuses and effects. Some gear allows you to take an extra hit before being knocked out. Other gear skews the loot system, making certain gadgets easier to find, which can be comboed with other gear that increases the effectiveness of specific gadgets. There's a wide variety of equipment to find, incentivizing repeat runs to build a vast armory of tools to fit a specific playstyle or empower parts of your kit. If you're knocked out in combat, you lose everything you were carrying, but not for good. Each subsection of the facility features either a lounge, contraband station, or forge, where you can exchange equipment, recover lost gear, or upgrade the stats of your gear and remove the negative modifiers from broken equipment. Furthermore, each layer you descend increases the quality of the loot you find, but you can only upgrade your equipment to the highest level at the deepest layers of the facility. But what's having all these cool gadgets if you can't put them to use? The guards roaming Catabase 6 were put there to stop you, and that's just what they'll try to do if you're spotted. If you're seen or heard, they'll give chase, and if you can't break away into the shadows, you'll eventually be caught and forced to stand your ground. Alternatively, engage the guards on your own terms with a sneak attack that will remove a significant chunk of your enemy's health. Combat is simple. Your main method of attack is chaining kicks and punches, which can be charged for heavy attacks that deal more damage and can knock enemies back under the right circumstances. Perfectly timed inputs increase the speed of your attacks, allowing you to deal massive bursts of damage to unsuspecting foes if you can knock them airborne or into a wall with a heavy attack. Your primary defensive options are the dodge and parry. Dodging moves you out of the way of an attack with a generous margin of error, while parrying serves to reduce an enemy's heat, which will allow a guard to counter your own attack if it grows too high. Both in and out of combat, you have access to a number of gadgets, found inside the various containers inside Catabase 6. Their uses are many. A noisemaker attracts guards in its radius, allowing you to lure them into an advantageous position to land a stealth attack or create an opportunity to slip by unnoticed. Taser darts and electromagnets stun enemies, with the former deploying much faster in combat and disabling electronics out of it, while the latter is more easily used to prevent guards from catching you and initiating combat. The concussion grenade knocks guards back, earning you some much-needed breathing room if you're outnumbered, and the tear module can be used in a desperate situation to remove yourself or an enemy from the fight. These tools are plentiful and weigh you down if you hoard them, so don't be afraid to use them whenever you think you need to, or you can recycle your excess at a forge to upgrade your gear. After all, a flashbang will only save your gear as long as you can pull the pin, not while you're out cold. All in all, Raw Metal has some solid gameplay, with short loops of engaging stealth, fast-paced combat, and high-stakes loot extraction that make every mistake hurt, but every victory all the more sweet. But that's not really why I want to talk about this game. No, the real reason I am utterly obsessed with Raw Metal is the style. Because holy cow, this game is dripping with it. Every menu features these stylized, smoothly animated transitions that make even the mundane moments feel impactful. The scavenger's movements in combat are fluid, and even though you really only have a few primary modes of attack, each combat move is fluidly animated and flows into the other seamlessly. Combat is frantic, and feedback is satisfying, with each blow emitting a hefty when it connects, and to top it all off, every single victory is punctuated with this stylized monochromatic yellow-black finish frame that plasters your style ranking across the screen. Each hit you take in combat is felt as the possibility of failure draws closer, and each grunt the scavenger makes in combat becomes more exerted, more desperate, as you push yourself harder and harder to come out on top. Even the start of your run just drips with raw cool. Every piece of equipment alters the scavenger's appearance, and as you gear up, the music slowly crescendos into this heroic guitar riff, and then when it's time to go... God, it is so freaking cool, I can't get over it. I mean, even the boss fights are infused with this incredible artistic flair. I won't go into heavy spoilers here, but every boss has a unique set of voice lines for when you first meet them, every time you meet them after, and every time you meet them after you beat them for the first time.
How many times are we gonna have to do this, kid?
As many as it takes.
Dynamic camera angles, epic cinematic shots, and awesome battle themes that are just energetic enough to get you pumped up and ready to kick some ass without distracting from what's going on the screen. Dialogue is short and witty, and every exchange between the scavenger and their foes perfectly immerses the player for an epic showdown. I adore it. I adore Raw Metal. It's challenging, sometimes hair-splittingly difficult, but every single moment is so full of artistic wonder that I can't help but revel in every moment I spend playing it. So I implore you, buy it, play it, because it is worth your time.
For more, huh? I hope you brought something better than scrap tech this time. Not that it'll matter. You don't stand a chance anyway.
I can't wait to shut you up.
Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'm still trying to figure things out in these early stages of my channel's existence, so if you liked my review of Raw Metal, please subscribe and share it with a friend. I intend on building this channel into one where I make videos on a variety of games and a variety of topics surrounding games. So if this is the sort of thing you'd be interested in, I'd really appreciate if you stayed around. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time.